Good morning, my beautiful pudding bakers. It's getting later and later after 10 as we zoom and loom closer to the date of 20th of June. This morning, I said to myself, I wanted something lovely and delicious and light for my lemonses. So I have the most delicious, delectable, delightful chocolate chip muffins. Now these are no ordinary chocolate chip muffins because they're kind of weird in that you leave the batter rest for 15 minutes before you scoop into the oven. Amazing recipe for kids to do. So we are starting with, I'll show you the ingredients first. We're starting with 60 grams of melted butter. Make sure you melt this and leave it cool for about 5 minutes because you don't want the butter super hot. We have got 200 grams of granulated sugar, not caster sugar. Granulated sugar makes these muffins slightly stickier and more can't say the word, really sticky. We've got 60 mils of sunflower oil. We have got 1 egg and we've got 1 egg white. We've 150 mils of buttermilk. Anyone that knows me and my recipes knows I love buttermilk. We've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We have 2 teaspoons of corn flour. That's to give an extra light crumb for these particular muffins. I am not putting in vanilla extract. I'm putting in almond extract because this morning I'm going to do these chocolate chip muffins with a slight hint of almond. I have got 150 grams of dark chocolate and I've got 200 grams of plain flour. So to start with, we are starting with our oil and our butter. So in goes our melted butter. That's 60 grams melted butter going in for these delectable chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God, she started already. Chocolate chip muffins. In goes the granulated sugar. So we have got our butter and we have got our sugar and in goes our oil. So 3 ingredients so far, stacked away in our little containers, fabulous for kids to do. All you're doing at the moment now is you are adding your butter. Bless you, Lucy, I'm having a lovely little sneeze. So we have got our butter, we've got our sugar, we've got our oil. Next in goes our egg and our egg white. Clean as you go, clean as you go. I love these containers, lads. What else am I to do? So look, a whisk, 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 whisk. Any recipe that involves either melted butter or nearly oil-based are fantastic. Specifically for gluten, because the wetter the batter, the better. And also because of kids in general, you can just use it with a fork and you can use it with a bowl. You don't need to use it with a mixer. But lads, the excitement, talking about a mixer while I whisk. Hasn't Kenwood just offered me a K-Mix to one of my followers on my Facebook page as a prize when I reach recipe 100, which is the 20th of June. 500 of those lucky followers. It's like getting the Willy Wonka golden ticket. Only for my followers, mind you. And I know all my followers who have commented and liked and shared throughout these 12 plus weeks. So we have got buttermilk. In goes our buttermilk, 150 mils of buttermilk. Give that a stir, stir, stir. And clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you go. Next we have our flour, our dry ingredients. So I am adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder, so we're going to get a gorgeous rise. And then I'm adding 2 teaspoons of corn flour. Now the 2 teaspoons of corn flour adding to the plain flour gives this beautiful light crumb. And in America, they have what they call is cake flour, which is what we are actually creating here by introducing 2 teaspoons of corn flour into your plain flour. So, as you can see, how easy is this for kids to do? In it goes, give it a stir, stir, stir. It's a very forgiving batter. In it goes, pretend we're a beautiful K-Mix. Wow, 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 thank you, Kenwood. So that's a thank you from Kenwood for all my recipes that we have done to date. So we have another few more recipes until we hit recipe 100, which will be the 20th of June. And I will announce a winner of a K-Mix to one of my amazing followers. So all you have to do is keep liking and sharing and commenting. These will all be collected and one random winner will be chosen to go home with the mixer. Now, next in goes our chocolate chip. Now these are bake stable chocolate chips. So if you want, for example, if you were to get a bar of chocolate and chop it up, you will find that it will blend too quickly in this particular muffin batter. So what I would suggest is either getting something where you've got your Tesco mini chocolate chips or you've got your Dr. Oetker chocolate chips, because they're all bake stable chocolate chips, and give that a bit of a stir, stir, stir. Now what's acting now at the moment is you've got your baking powder acting with the acidity of your buttermilk, and you've got loads of other goodies going on. Believe it or not, this you will leave rest for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, leave this batter while you either clean as you go, clean as you go. I nearly forgot something. Look what I nearly forgot. My extract. I nearly forgot in the excitement of giving away a K-Mix, I nearly forgot a little teaspoon of almond extract. You do not have to put in almond extract. If you're going to put in a vanilla extract, you would put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you want more of a punch of vanilla, you would put in 2 teaspoons. 1 teaspoon is miles and a murmur, miles enough for your almond, because I just want a suggestion. But again, like that. I am putting that to the side for 15 minutes before I put it into the oven. Now, what I do have is I have some cupcakes that I have made, and I have put them in a tulip case. Again, the tulip case, so I will get about 9 in about 15 minutes. When I put this beautiful batter scooped into the cupcake, I will sprinkle literally a teaspoon, not even a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of granulated sugar on top, just to get a crusty shell, because it just gives the most amazing crunch to these cookies. Cupcakes, not cookies, these are cupcakes. These are cupcakes, chocolate chip cupcakes, but they're awesome. So they will go into the oven for 8 minutes at 200 degrees, which is very hot oven. So preheat your oven, 200 degrees. In they go for 8 minutes. When the timer goes off on your 8 minutes, you're going to reduce the temp to 180, and you're going to leave them cook. You're going to leave them cook for 12 minutes. So 20 minutes in total. That is it. The reason you're putting it in at 200 is that you're going to force these muffins to rise up, and they will be delicious. You will have this fantastic muffin top if you were going to use cupcake tops or cupcake cases. So if you were to use a traditional cupcake case, you will get a large cupcake and then it's spilling over a muffin top, a bit like a COVID muffin top with all our cakes that we've been eating. But you end up with, and I have to show you these, the most amazing. So you have this, I don't know if you can even hear this sort of crunchy crack. So these cupcakes, just to show you that I made this morning. So I'm not waiting for you for 15 minutes while I scoop another batter into the oven, because they're just divine. These are just heaven. And look, lads, the melted chocolate. These are light, they're fluffy, they are spring-sprongy, they're sticky, they're delicious. But you'll find that with the granulated sugar, you have a slight crunch, and it just, as you leave them cool, just begins to soften. The granulated sugar in the muffin starts to soften. You end up with a lovely sticky cupcake. So these divine muffins need to go into a tulip case or into a large cupcake. If you're going to try and do these as baby cupcakes, you will find that they will take maybe about 15 minutes to cook in the oven. You won't get as high a rise because you need the volume of that batter to push it up, but they're absolutely delectable. So lads, you need to get stuck in. You need to start liking and sharing, because it's only those that like and share and comment and post that will be in for a chance to win a K-Mix extraordinaire. So Kenwood have come to my rescue. So on the 11th hour, on the 20th of June, I will be announcing a winner of a beautiful, shiny K-Mix worth a small fortune. And as I mentioned, Just like Willy Wonka, it's like a golden ticket because K-mixes at the moment can't be bought for love nor money because they are flying off the shelves. So you are going to have a beautiful K-mix courtesy of a Kenwood and a touch of magic. 20th of June, get liking and posting and sharing the love. Lads, I shall see you tomorrow at 10.